Yo YouTube, what's up? Wumbo Weenie back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Magicka Necromancer PvP build that I've been trying out lately. Now first off, we're going to start off with the attributes that you're going to want to put in. So I put in 64 points into Magicka for the magic DPS bonus. Then for your Mundus Stone, go with the Shadow because it increases your crit damage pretty good. Now for your food and slot, I went with Corrupting Bloody Maras. They increase your max magicka, max health, and they give you good health recovery. Now if you're struggling with regen, I would try out the Witch Mother's Potent Brew. Gives you a little bit less magicka and health, but it will make up for that recovery. Now for your sets, I went with New Moon Acolyte just because the penetration, spell damage, and spell crit. I also put Nirnhoned on both the front and back bar. It's totally up to you. You could do crit on it, Nirnhoned, don't matter. For enchants, I increased the weapon damage and spell damage enchant. Now for your monster mask, I went with Falcon Scoria's just because it has a little bit more spell penetration, it has good burst damage, and it can proc pretty often. If you don't want to use that, I've been also experimenting with Kajalnar's Nightmare. It has a stun and a good burst on it as well. For your next set, I ended up using Calurian's. It has good spell crit, spell damage, and it has a good burst proc on it as well. Alright, for your front bar, the first ability you're going to want is Crushing Shock, just because that'll be your spammable burst attack whenever you're doing damage with your DOTs. It also has an interrupt on it, which is pretty nice. The second ability you're going to want is Stalking Blastbones, another really good burst attack that will just chase down your enemy and blow up, and the more longer it runs, the more powerful it'll get. Now for your third ability, I chose Consuming Trap. It's a nice DOT. It'll also give you some regen if you have some empty soul gems on you. It'll give health, stamina, and magicka back, so it's really well. Make sure you have those empty soul gems on you so you can take advantage of that. Now for your next ability, go with Degeneration, another DOT, and this one will actually give you Major Sorcery, increasing your spell damage by 20% for 22 seconds. For the fifth ability, I went with Flame Reach, just because it's another nice DOT with long range, and it has a little direct hit on it as well. Now for the ultimate, I went with Soul Assault. You can pick whatever you want. I just wanted this build to be strictly DOTs. It has a huge hit on it, lasts 6 seconds, and it gives you immunity to disabling effects while it's active. Now for the back bar, the first ability you're going to want is Channeled Acceleration. Gives you increased crit damage by 10% and increases your movement speed if you ever need to get away. For your next ability, I went with Braided Tether. It's a nice little heal over time. It'll follow you when you're running to a certain extent, but it also heals your allies nearby as well. Now, your next ability, go with Summoner's Armor. Gives you good spell and physical resistance for 20 seconds. Not only that, it's going to reduce the cost of your Blastbone, Skeletal Mage, and Spirit Mender, which you'll be using a lot. For your final set of abilities, go with the Skeletal Arcanist. It'll attack every 2 seconds for 3000 damage. And if you have the passives for this skill line, you can also get more magicka recovery for every summon you have out. So that's the point of using these summons so often. For the last ability, go with the Spirit Guardian minion. It'll give you damage reduction and a little heal over time for 16 seconds. The ultimate you're going to want is the Ravenous Goliath. It'll increase your max health for 30,000 for 20 seconds. This is kind of your oh shit moment whenever you're getting mobbed. Now for my champion points, I'm just going to show you what I put in. This you can kind of mix up to whatever your liking is. I don't really do Cyrodiil or Imperial City CP that much. I've been trying to just do Battlegrounds to kind of test the waters with my builds lately. But if you want to use this, go right for it. I'm just going to let the clip run so you can kind of copy and paste if you want. Now, I'm going to run through the basic rotation. You're going to want to start with Channel Deceleration, buff up for your crit damage. Then put on your armor, summon your minions to get that magic recovery. And then just start laying down your DOTs and then spam. That's basically it, honestly. It's just DOTs, spam, and keep your buffs up at all times. Alright guys, so that's basically my build. I'm going to run some of my clips from PvP. Sorry if I didn't get into the nitty-gritty of all this. I wanted to keep my video, you know, kind of simple and to the point. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you, but hopefully you enjoy the video.
Yes, we've captured the point.
Standing! We've secured the point!
They've captured it! Stemdar is with us! We've captured the point! Carry the day!
Standing! We've secured the point!
Stemdar is with us! We've captured the point!